baby, it's all in the wrist.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League, where we'll see this team's sure-handed wide receiver. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Tigers and the Panthers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 2nd and 2. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1, 2, and...
First and 10, it's Cutler. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
You often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they...
Under pressure, they got him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Thompson between the tackles. And he's brought down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort. Throwing now, Cutler on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Cutler. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cutler. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now Cutler on first down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Cutler looking to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Try to punch it in with Smith. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, Cutler. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go for Nelson. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. first down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Yeah, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one spanning an even 6. On first down, it's Cutler. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They go play action now. Cutler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Play action. Cutler. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Now it's Cutler. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Pushes him over. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and his... They begin with a run by Smith, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. A first down carry for Smith. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Cutler escaping the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this is going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now after the interception, here's Cutler. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw, Cutler. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Throwing again, it's Cutler. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way.
Second half begins with a run by Smith. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Still first down.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Smith. 44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They go play action with Cutler. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Smith up the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Cutler. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cutler. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To Thompson on the draw. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 20. Throwing now, Cutler on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Looking deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Taken right around the 44. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. But they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Hand off to Thompson. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second and 4. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll turn to Thompson, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Play action. It's Cutler. This is complete to Hawkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Cutler. He finds his man, complete. That's Hawkins. And he has a big gain inside before being dropped. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. On second down, here's Cutler. Buying time to his left, and he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. The Panthers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Cutler to throw. And that is incomplete. To throw now in his own end zone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. They give it here to Thompson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll look to throw here. They'll roll him out right. Lets it go for Nelson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now Thompson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go with Thompson again, down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They run with Thompson. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Thompson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On the carry, Thompson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Thompson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding, offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Over the middle to Smith. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Cutler will throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cutler. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were. How about the day those defenders had them? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the home team here, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season.